Good morning, council members. My name is T.J. Grimaldi. I'm an attorney here in Tampa, and it's an interesting analogy that someone used a $2 marijuana possession. I represent Patricia Silliman. She's the mother of the now deceased Jason Westcott. Jason Westcott lived in a home in Seminole Heights, and an army of police officers attempted to execute a search warrant for what turned out to be $2 worth of marijuana in the home. He was brutally murdered while in the home. There has been multiple news accounts as what supposedly occurred, including a large article that was in the Tampa Bay Times. The Tampa Bay Times highlighted how the police officers that were investigating the case took the words of a confidential informant. That confidential informant has a rap sheet longer than I am tall. They decided to take every word as it was and also coached him on what he should say and how he should say it, including, according to this person, manufacturing a buy that did not occur. Wow. Meaning the confidential informant went into the home to buy a amount of marijuana, $60 by the way.
They would lie.
And there was no marijuana to be found. But the police officer, according to this confidential informant, the police officer told him, "Don't worry, we'll take care of that." They executed a search warrant. Upon execution of a search warrant on a approximately 700 square foot home with a bay window the size of the plaque in front of me, with absolutely no window dressings, could see directly into the home, stormed the home with an army of SWAT officers. As a result of what occurred, after the supposed loudest knock and announce in the history of the Tampa Police Department, according to multiple police officers' testimony, they raided the home, pulled Israel Reyes off the couch, while they are supposedly screaming, police officers, opened the door and shot Jason Westcott dead. This is not a color issue. This involves all members of this community. And that's why something along the lines of the Citizen Review Board is something that can help these officers be held accountable. Jason Westcott respected police officers. I respect police officers. There's people in this room that respect police officers. Unfortunately, there are bad apples, and there are rogue police officers. And an open Citizen Review Board, not an appeasement review board that has been passed by the mayor, but an open Citizen Review Board with actual control and actual power to suggest things and review things would only help those rogue police officers and those police officers that take the law into their own hands perform their duties as they were supposed to do. They're hired to serve and protect. They need to make sure that they are doing that. Thank you.
I am Patti Silliman. Jason Westcott was my son, and I am tired of standing in front of the police department, holding a sign asking who's going to hold Tampa Police accountable for killing my son. My son was raised by a police officer. So as soon as this entire incident happened, I knew it was a lie. And I brought that out on several different occasions. A review board that works is definitely necessary. And a review board coupled with the body cameras that I've been advocating for on the police officers will definitely deter police officers that make bad decisions from making those bad decisions. And I think that what I'm hearing in here today by every single person that has come up here is accountability. They want accountability. I want accountability. Somebody needs to be held accountable for what happened to my son. And that's why I am here today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Israel Reyes, and on May 27th of 2014, the Tampa Police Department raided me and Jason Westcott's home and shot and killed Jason Westcott right in front of my own eyes. I was asleep on the couch as the officers came in unannounced and threw me onto the ground and slammed my face onto the concrete floors and handcuffed me while I sat there and watched them pull their guns and shoot at Jason Westcott. I seen all the blood splatter on the bathroom walls, and I am a victim of police brutality, just like some of the people who are up on this podium before me. And we need a civilian review board to police the police because they lied ever since the get-go. They didn't tell the truth. The only person who ever came forward and ever said anything was the confidential informant, the one who led them to the house in the first place. As a result, Patti Silliman had to stand outside in front of the Tampa Police Department with a sign asking one question: who was going to hold the Tampa Police Department accountable for killing her son? And that's something no mother should have to go through.
That's right.
And that's why we're here today, so we can have an independent civilian review board for Tampa. Thank you.
Yes.
Amen.